broadcast for Yadacoin, and we are doing this once again like we do every Sunday because we are just that dedicated. We are ridiculously dedicated. Even if all else was going to hell in a handbasket in the world, I would still be sitting here doing this broadcast on Sunday while literal fire and gunshots and war and everything was exploding around us. You'd see nuclear bombs going off behind me in the window, and I'd say, "Hey everybody, great Sunday broadcast," as I burst into flames and everything goes a million degrees and a huge blast of energy comes through the living room here. But I have a feeling that the stream would probably end before all of that. But I digress. So, what are we going to talk about this week? Well, Yadacoin is under development for the wrapped token. And so that involves quite a bit of work. So we are working on the smart contract that is going to interact with a bridge validator node. And this validator node is going to run another server. So it's going to run like a web server, and it's going to be a Node.js server. So for anybody that's like a developer out there, you might be familiar with Node.js, you might be familiar with web servers, you might be familiar with REST APIs, you might be familiar with HTTP requests and doing all of that stuff. So if you're a developer and you're interested in REST services and you're in the Yadacoin community, this is somewhere where you would be able to get involved and have some input on how this goes. And you could also maybe throw some code down, or if you're just interested in looking at it and saying, hey, I think that this should go this way instead of that way, we're open to hearing your feedback, and we would really appreciate the engagement on that level. So let me check the chat real quick. Cyberhouse Lord says, love the dedication, laughing my ass off. Thank you, Cyberhouse Lord. We definitely are dedicated, and I love showing my dedication. I think that doing a weekly broadcast is essential for communicating with the community about what's going on and just sort of letting everybody take a pulse on this project and letting them know that, hey, we're alive, we're kicking, and we're going to deliver on all of our promises, and we're going to take our project to the next level. So again, the way that we're going to do that is with this wrapped token. So right now we're listed on Expatron and we're listed on SafeTrade. Now these are great exchanges. We love Expatron and SafeTrade. We are just going to expand and get into other markets that are going to further increase the amount of volume that we do, which to me, I'm not a trader. I don't think about the price that much. So I just think, actually, I don't think about the price at all. It actually never enters my mind ever. So I actually would much rather view it as a marketing tool, because I know that when the price goes up and when things fluctuate, that it gets quite a bit of attention for the project, which that ultimately is what I'm interested in. So I make no promises on the trading end of things. I just think that when the price experiences some volatility on the positive side, that will bring some folks in, and then they can see what we're doing, and then they can get excited about it. They can get excited about how we're helping the little guy to conquer the big guy. So that's what our project is all about. We want to give a whole generation of applications the power they need to outperform the big tech applications. And for anybody who is having any sort of doubt or feeling, what do we call it, discouraged, this is just a quiet time to build and to make things better. And we're building right now. That's what's happening. So don't think that things are quiet because we, aren't able to do this, or because, crypto has failed to, dominate big tech. That's not the case. It's just a tall order, so decentralized systems are much more difficult to build than a centralized system. So with that takes time. And that's really what we have on our side, because we're not funded. So we can just keep building and building and building until we have something that is compelling and will draw massive amounts of people to use it and build upon it. And then once we do that, it's over with. It's basically like this famous saying that I don't know if it's famous, but I heard it and I thought it was great. It came from somebody famous. I think it was Metallica lead singer or something like that, or the drummer. I forget which one, but they said that you have your entire life to write your first album. You have your entire life to write your first album. And that's the way I kind of view crypto. It's like we have all this time to do this one thing, and we only have to do it once. We don't have to come out again with another album. That's the difference with that analogy, is that we really only have to do this once. If we succeed at this one time, it's over. Everything after that will change, and it will never go back. It will never go back to the way it was. Just like how the world is once the internet came out. So we have time on our hands, okay? All we have to do is work together and keep building, and the more of us that work on this, the faster the plan and the faster everything will come together, okay? So we have me, we have a few other gentlemen right now who are working in volunteering, and then also participating in the bounty. So these are things that will definitely move things along much more quickly than if I were to just work on them by myself. So that's great. What about other fronts? How else are we going to move this forward? So what else am I doing? I'm working to get this project adopted into the enterprise. Okay, so things have been moving along with center identity here lately, and I haven't really talked too much about that, but I have made some very, how could you say, big inroads with some large contacts, I guess. That's really all I can say. I can't really say anything specifically, but given this new strategy that I have with center identity, I would say that my confidence level of success has dramatically improved. And I just think it's really only a matter of time now. And so for anybody that's, maybe second guessing, because of how long this is taking or whatever, I understand. I totally get it. But at the same time, we're making big moves. There are just moves that I can't really talk about right now, and I think you'll understand once I make the announcements I want to make. So that's where we're at with it. Center identity, wrap token being developed, lots of big things happening right now, and if you guys are interested in contributing, if you're a developer, if you have any marketing skills, If you want to just, participate in doing some social media work, posting things like that, posting links, getting us some more Discord participants, increasing our number of miners, all of this stuff, I'd be more than happy to shoot you some Yada coins in exchange for doing things like that. So, again, everything's really cooking along. Seriously, I want you guys to know that. Everything is really cooking along, and it's not news that I guess you could get excited about, but I am extremely excited. I just wish I could tell you more, but yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. Oh, we have more chat. Okay, how does the wrap token get is to the bigger picture? Get us to the bigger picture? Are you releasing more bounties soon? So, yes, I will be releasing more bounties soon, but we're really just focusing on the wrap token at this point. But so the wrap token, how does it get us into the bigger picture? So the wrap token is going to get us onto, it's going to integrate us into the DeFi ecosystem. So we'll be able to get into a lot of different markets. So right now we're like, we're on the Bitcoin to Yadacoin market. We're on the, I think, Raven to Bitcoin, or Raven to Yadacoin market. I think that we're also ODBC to Yadacoin. I'm not sure, but we're only available on like 3 or 4 markets, I believe, at this point. So you can only trade back and forth between Yadacoin and a few other coins. But with this new wrap token, we're going to be able to trade between a whole bunch of different coins, because DeFi, exchanges, you can create your own markets freely in a lot of cases. So it's just a lot easier to create more markets, and they're kind of taking over these decentralized exchanges. So the volume is a lot higher, and so if we get added to these exchanges, these decentralized exchanges, our volume will increase dramatically, and then therefore our marketing impact will increase dramatically. So our audience will grow because of the volume. It will, legitimize the project further, I guess you could say. It's too bad that it has to be that way, but to a lot of folks, money talks. So, if we have the volume, it shows that our project is, legit, here to stay, growing, all of that stuff, getting people excited, and then they're going to take a look at the technology, and then get excited about the technology, and then further support our mission on the technical side. So that's really the goal. That's the bigger picture with getting the wrap token completed. Okay, so I think that's what I wanted to say. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter, Discord, Reddit, or Bitcoin Talk, all of that stuff. Okay. Cheers.
Terminal.